to start the conference for Northport, but instead of being hard on his players, Coach Bonitan commended the improvement on their second game compared to their first. It hasn't been 2 weeks nga since he took over the coaching, not to mention yung mga key players na wala due to injuries. Pero kontra Meralco, nakasabay daw sila sa depensa. There was definitely more effort and in-game system plays. Pero syempre, kahit sinong coach naman, consistency ang hanap. Coach Bonnie wants to see more energy and aggressiveness on defense and try to set a goal. Limit their opponent to a maximum of 23 points per quarter. They have to find ways to give themselves better chances of winning, and setting goals might make them a step closer to a win. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Apple, for that report. It's a very interesting approach for Coach Bonnie. Would you agree or disagree, Dom? Usually yung ganung approach, medyo mas forgiving. Usually sa college natin nakikita yan. But Coach Bonnie also had a stint as a collegiate head coach, bringing that mentality here to the pros.
I think as pros, you need to be more forgiving because, you know, guys are professionals and they understand what they need to do, that they need to perform on the stage. And, you know, coming from that first game, going into the second game, definitely much better effort. And that's what you need. You need the players to believe in you, to believe in that system. Or else, if you don't have your locker room, it's very difficult to win.
Well, right now, Northport playing very well to start this game. Lamang sila 10-5.
And important yung sinabi ni Apple na sinabi ni Coach Bonnie, which is to set goals. 23 points. Because that is now a target. That is something that you can look at and say, guys, remember, ito pinag-usapan natin, sinabi natin, ito kailangan natin gawin para manalo. Because it's, you know, you always say, okay, be aggressive, do this, do that. But how do you measure? Right? End of the day, the statistics will not lie.
Tsaka yung iba't ibang coach, Dom, they break down games differently.
Yes.
Diba? Yung iba, ang goal nila, ilimit yung kalaban to just a certain number of points per quarter. Yung iba-ibang metric ang tinitingnan.
It's all about the philosophy that you have. Are you more defensive-oriented coach or are you more offensive-oriented coach? But at the same time, you know, in the PBA, sometimes papalitan mo din yung tinitignan mo, especially with the talent level that you have in your team.
Munson getting away. Speaking of talent, he displays his. Doon sa atake nyo.
John, in that previous game against Meralco, he was able to get the moves. He was able to extricate himself from the defense. Pero hindi niya natatapos masyado yung line for Northport. If Joshua Monzon, remember, I felt that they brought him to Northport just in case. Remember, itong si Robert Bolick is injured, but also he's still under contract negotiation. So just in case things do not pan out with Robert Bolick and Northport, they have a potentially very good scoring in Joshua Monzon.
That's right. Ito nga, hinahanap nila. Opensa. Paul Samar has provided in this game, and he gets that on a nifty reverse.
I always tell everybody, itong si Paul Samar, remember nung for him to be able to put a lot more minutes on the floor once again.
Tolentino knocks it down again. At parang kahit anong iba to ngayon na Northport pumapasok.
8 points already for Arvin Tolentino. So if you're defending him, you want him to put that basketball on the floor, not for him to pull up from the three.
17 points down in just a little over 4 minutes. Pero itong Nlex hindi rin nagpapaiwan.
Oh, you cannot panic even if the other team is shooting well. You want to be able to move that ball, play within that system that you have.
You know, wala pa nagbibit. Oh, look at that! Weathers literally binuhat. Etong si BGR on the way to that bucket. Etong ating move of the game brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Kung naiwanan tong si Brandon Ganuelas roster, nobody helping out on the import.
And he finishes through the foul, but just couldn't complete yung three-point play. Simmons gusto bumawi, pero sana lang inabot kay Weathers. Doing it on both ends. Samar naman, no good.
Oh, everybody just jumping, trying to go for that basketball.
Hindi ba masyado nahuhulog yung mga tira nito ni Simmons, no? He's another guy who, when he gets going, can really be hard to stop. Monzon, he likes this matchup, wants to go 1-on-1. And the switch puts Miranda on him. I'm thinking maybe he likes this matchup more. And he gets the bounce.
Wow. It's just going to be difficult for Miranda once he switches on Monzon to be able to keep in front of him. And that time, Monzon able to see that difference in terms of the space, pulled up for the three-point shot, and knocked it down.
9 for 10 na ang Northport from the field. Perfect 4 of 4 from 3. We have a timeout brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Official main brand, Gatorade, official sports drink. Official supplements. Higher, official home solutions partner. Seek, official building and finishing partner. Eagle Cement, official cement. Firefly, official lighting partner. Joneco, official lighting partner. LGR, official outfit. Healthy and you, official hydration partner. Our value lights. EDA Rush, Fiber Connect, World Balance, Vanilla Games. And our party partners bring on the World Balance and giving our basic and aesthetics.
Grabe yung simula dito itong Northport Batang Pierre. They are already up to 22 points. Wala pa tayo sa kalahati ng first quarter, Dom.
Mainit pa.
Oo nga eh. Mainit-init. Hindi nga mainit-init eh. Talagang mainit.
Oo, 9 of 11 from the field. Itong Nlex not bad. 4 of 8, that's 50%.
Nagkamali pala ako, 9 of 10. Sabi ko, may isa pang minutes but that
Hindi mo na mapapansin eh.
take away how impressive they have been. Isa pang tres. Can Bunzon knock this down? That's their first miss from downtown.
Ito naman Nlex, they're hoping that they regain that heat that they had in the fourth quarter of their previous game.
Parang wala pa masyado yung fluidity dun sa offense nitong Nlex. Even in that shot, yes, they made it, but the usual flow.
Not too many passes. Diba? They gave it to their import, attacked that basket right away.
You know, sometimes, Dom, diba, I'm sure as a player, naramdaman mo na to, you enter a game and yung kumpiyansa mo nandun lang eh. You feel that your shots are gonna fall. Parang ganun yung nakikita.
May gising kang ganun eh.
Ito si Tolentino. He has 8 points. Naglambitin pa sa ere si Arvin.
I was gonna say, Weathers was actually open below. He could have passed that basketball, but he's feeling it. Pangalawang foul na ni BGR yun, ha?
And,
ayan, libre si Weathers right there.
alam mo yung masakit doon sa dalawang fouls ni BGR? Pareho pang 3-point play. Yung isa natagtakan pa siya.
Tama.
So he's going to be replaced right now by Semerad. We'll double check that. 4 from the field. And naghahanap pa ng foul doon. Still has his hands up in the air. Looking for a call on that one. Eh, gusto niya na talaga buhayin tong Ball is lost. Weathers nakagawan doon. Here's Simmons again. Trollano uses the left hand to finish.
It was a good pass that time by Simmons. So Trollano getting that layup.
And Nlex getting back-to-back baskets na nagsimula rin on the defensive end. And that's how Coach Frankie would want to have it. Napatimeout ngayon itong Northport Batang Pierre. We'll be back with more of your PBA.
comfortable and used to the way Coach Frankie Lim runs their practices, which the players describe as extremely exhausting, to appreciating and understanding its purpose. Nlex is now a definitely better team and more cohesive running Coach Frankie's system. Yung mga roles mas defined, the players embrace it as well. They won their opening game pero hindi pinalagpas ni Coach Frankie a couple of unpleasant surprise that some of his players pulled off. Sabi niya, magiging mabigat lang naman yung ensayo nila pag naiinis siya. And anong pwedeng cause nun? Una, syempre pagtalo. Pangalawa, when players are doing things that are not part of the game plan, gentlemen.
Thank you, Apple. At tama-tama. Pwede dito time for the players to understand your system. And for a team, you know, with Coach Frankie, a guy that we know that likes to run practices that are difficult, be able to get their rhythm para makakuha sila ng hinga nila, para makakuha ng oxygen, because he's a guy that really wants to play defense and move that basketball quick.
When they did get a stop there, can they convert though? Unable to hit that 3-seed. Anthony Semerad.
John, itong Northport shooting 76% from the field and actually 58%.
Wow.
Kaya naman mataas na yung ating scoring and we still have 4 minutes and 11 left in the first quarter.
Yun nga lang, back-to-back turnovers itong Northport. Mukhang depensa, pinag-usapan ng Nlex in that last timeout they called.
Mabigat yung report na yun ni Apple. Dalawang bagay lang naman kung bakit mahihirapan sila sa ensayo. Pag matalo, tama, di ba? Pag matalo yung next practice mo, pag player ka, inaasahan mo na mabigat yung ensayo. Or merong ginagawa yung mga players na hindi na nagugustuhan. Or when you see that, that's why Coach Frankie is also very successful in the collegiate level because of the discipline that he instills with his players.
When you talk about Coach Frankie's stint with the San Pedro Red Lions, mga player niya dati, itong sina Jake Pascual, Anthony Semerad, he won championships with those guys.
At kaya naman, sinusubukan na niya kunin yung mga former players niya. Because it's always easier to let your system or makakita dun sa mga players yung sistema mo. Pagka meron ka mga former players that you were successful with na naglalaro rin dun sa koponan mo.
How about the defense of Northport in that sequence, though?
Well, that defense of Northport, you know, they've been playing well offensively, but they know that also to win basketball games, you need to play consistent defense.
3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Chris Rosales pumasok na for Coach Frankie Lim, pati si Kevin Alas. Ito naman si Kevin Alas. Ito naman yung isa sa mga pinoproblema ni Coach Frankie back in college.
Tama.
Dahil rival nila tong
Sa letran yan eh.
I'm sure he's happy na, okay ngayon, sumusunod na to sa utos ko. 8-point lead para sa Northport. Weathers, binabangga ni Semerad, good strong defense there. Simmons, sinahabol ni Sumang. And they count the basket. There's a motion for that basket to count initially.
Good hands by Simmons. That was a tough play.
Tingnan natin. So, what do you think here?
So, technical foul dito kay Paulo Taha.
So, they count the basket. The basket counts. May technical foul pa on Taha dahil tinuro niya yung ating official.
Disrespecting an official, di ba?
Alam mo kasi pag yung turo may laman eh, no? Or wala nang cash, wala na turo. Pag yung turo tapos may kasamang masamang tingin, ay, ako mate-technical ka talaga niyan. So this is a big breakdown for Nlex because now this could be a 4-point swing for them with the clock stopped.
Yes. Great hands by Simmons.
Jonathan Simmons really looking to carry Nlex through this. It's hard to say actually the drought because they still have 20 points with 3 minutes left in the quarter. Pero just not I know we mentioned this earlier, not the usual smoothness and firepower we see from them offensively.
Yung flow, di ba? Yung flow is not necessarily there yet. That rhythm. Kumbaga sa sayaw out of tune pa.
Well, 14 seconds may iwan sa shot clock. A foul was whistled on Simmons. Weathers working against Semeran. Weathers pinagpag yung depensa. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Specialty of the house para kay Semeran.
And he has really given Marcus Weathers a difficult time mula nang pumasok itong si Anthony Semeran.
Able to stay in front of that defense. In front of that offensive player, rather.
Well, you're talking about Marcus Weathers, a guy who averaged 33 points and 13 rebounds in his first 2 games in the PBA. So, talagang pinaghandaan sigurado ng Nlex itong import ng Northport. Alas. Out to Semeran. Pangatlong bitaw sa 3. Still nothing for him. And Pascual will commit a foul. That is going to be the 5th team foul ng Nlex.
So that basically puts him in the penalty. One more foul, that's going to be free throws.
5-point lead para sa Northport. Ito Northport medyo nag-slow down na rin. Because they were really on to it.
Well, naupo na rin itong si Arvin Tolentino. So the second group needing to be able to carry their load as well.
Well, here's Roy Sumang. We talked about his ability to score. Yung naka-23-point siya the last time around. Semeran finishes on that layup.
Semeran, just such a hard worker. And we're just more than happy that he is back now. Remember last conference, hindi masyado nakalaro yan because of injuries.
And Weathers starting to get frustrated dito. He feels na kanina pa siya nababangga. Alas. What a creative move from Alas.
Ang galing talaga manlin lang. Ito si Kevin Alas, diba? You just, when you look at him, you don't think sometimes na makakalusot pa siya that you've got it guarded, but he's then able to pull out a move and get a wide open layup.
Oh, that was also a beautiful play para naman sa Northport. So their lead back up to 3. Simmons against Taha. Step back, 3-pointer. Di papasok yun, and Sumang, the smallest guy on the floor, nakakuha ng rebound. Oh, and that was a late call though. Eventually, pumito yung ating official, so 2 free throws yan for Weathers. Shouldn't say.
Alam mo, ang referee kasi napakahirap na trabaho.
Oh, I agree.
Pag pumito ka, wala namang matutuwa sa'yo kalahati.